Okay, hello everybody. Thank you for coming and joining to your English class. We are in a nice night for today, Tuesday. And we are going to begin this week reading the versicle. Take a look for this. We are going to talking in this week, we are going to talking about province. Province. That is the value. And we are going to find it in Proverbs 8:12. Proverbs 8:12. It says to us, I wisdom dwell together with prudence. I possess knowledge and discretion. Okay, one more time. The value for this week is the word prudence. Prudence. And here we have in Proverbs 8:12. Proverbs 8:12, I, wisdom, dwell together with prudence. I possess knowledge and discretion. This is according to the New International Version. As you can see, New International Version in English is the same that New International Version is Spanish. It's the same. Well, for this week, we are going to take a look for a reproduction and pay attention for the word prudence because it's similar one more time in English. It's similar in French, is the same, and in Spanish is a little same. Okay, but that's gonna be for tonight. Well, that's all. We are going to finish. And now, do you remember, as you remember, I need your participation in the activity about introducing a famous. There, I have some students that can make the last week. You didn't came the last week and making this activity. Okay, for today we are going to do that. Let's see. For example, I received some activities. Juan Andres, are you ready for making your participation for tonight?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, I'm going to share your photo.
Teacher, solo quisiera participar yo primero porque no voy a hacer que se me despierte la niña y no me deje.
Okay, Damaris, you are going to go first. No worries. Well, Andres, you are going to wait a few minutes. And okay, Damaris, you are going to share from your computer or mobile device, or do you want that I share for you?
My computer?
Okay, you are going to share from your computer. Well, come on, let's do it.
Hi, good evening. My name is Damaris and I am going to talk about Zac Efron. I chose to Zac Efron. His really name is Zachary David Alexander Efron. He was born in October 18, 1987. He currently is 34 years old. His nationality is American. He was born in San Luis Obispo. Trivia. His favorite show to binge watch is Game of Thrones. He had a crush is Tyra Banks as a shield and put a photo of his room. Taylor Swift taught Efron how to play the guitar. I admire to Zac Efron for his characteristics. For example, he is handsome, he is determined, and then he is my crush. He is very famous for high school music. Thank you.
Okay, very nice, Damaris. Thank you so much for your presentation about Zac Efron. Okay, tell me, what about you, Edgardo? Are you ready for tonight?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, come on.
Okay, give me only 1 second, please.
Okay.
Oh, teacher, can I pass a layer of the other classmate, please?
Okay. Well, Andres, it's your time, Andres.
Okay, teacher.
Let me share your photo. Just give me 1 minute. Okay, Andres, can you begin?
He is James Ronald Wood, or better known as James Wood or a number 4. Your birthday is October 2nd and was born in 1971. He is 50 years old. His nationality is American. He famous for his great skills as a guitarist. Currently, he is the lead guitarist from Slipknot, and which is number is fourth. Apart from participating in different musical projects such as Black Widow Laporte, in which different musicians participate with being the main guitarist together with John Pipe, and I admire him for his great skill and dexterity with the guitar. Thanks for your attention.
Okay, thank you so much for your presentation, Andres. Thank you. Well, let's see. Somebody else want to make the participation for tonight? Edgardo, are you ready now?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, come on.
Can you watch my screen?
Yes, yeah, come on.
Okay. Um, I chose Bon Jovi. In this opportunity, I am going to talk about Bon Jovi. I chose this character because I had approximately 4 months that I listen his music, and for that reason, I chose this uh, famous person. His real name is John Francis Bon Jovi Jr. He, uh, he was born on 2 March in 1962, and he was born in Perth Amboy. He is a singer and songwriter, musician, and actor. You can watch this opportunity that I select the most popular song. For example, living on player and always, and it is my life. It's my life. And then in this opportunity, the people know professionally this character for John Bon Jovi, and he's a founder and frontman of the rock band. Uh, I could see about him that he has the opportunity uh, for acting in the different for different characters for the TV program, but in that moment, I don't remember what is the specific name of the series that he has the opportunity for appearing. But if I don't, if I don't have mistake, I remember the one series was the West Wing, and then the trivia. I chose this point because I I could read about a lot of information for him, but these points that I chose, I think that can be the most important. For example, appearing the Star Wars Christmas album, and then giving title the Sexy Rocket Star by People Magazine, and the song August 7 from his solo album Destination Anywhere is a tribute to his friend. I investigated about that history, was the real hard for me, and I will not imagine that that song was reading about that. And the other and the last point is the brother of the Anthony, Bon Jovi and Mark Bon Jovi. I chose this character because in my personal or with my own words, he is for me unbelievable actor and songwriter for the songs. That's it.
Okay, thank you so much. Good done, Edgardo. That's a nice. Well, let's see. Let's see. Well, well, it's time for listen to Zoila.
Hi, teacher. Do you have my homework? Did I send that to you? Because I don't have it.
Yes, just wait.
Can you pull up?
I have a picture from your homework. This one.
Yes.
Okay, come on.
I'm nervous. Okay. Well, I choose Nelson Mandela. He was born on July 18, 1918. I don't know how to say Mbezo, South Africa. Did I pronounce correct?
I
And
think it's correct. I
Okay.
think it's correct.
Okay, he passed away on December 5th, 2013. His nationality was South African. He came to so famous of the black nationalistic how you say that, teacher? Nationality. Did I,
Nationalities.
did I pronounce correct?
Yes, that's correct. You are
Okay.
correct.
And the first black president of South Africa on from 1994 to 1999. The second one is how you say that one? Negotiation? Did I say correct?
Negotiations.
Negotiation.
Negotiations.
Okay. In the early 1992 with South African president, he helped and end the country um how you say that one? A partnership? No.
Apartheid.
Can you
Apartheid.
say that one more time?
Apartheid.
Apartheid system or racial um how you say that one?
Segregation.
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 Segregation, right?
That's right.
And here in peaceful transition to majesty rule. I'm the most admitted about Mandela. He never give up. And how hard was the political system and complicated for his new change will come for his country.
Okay, thank you so much, Zoila, for your presentation. Very nice.
And the reason I choose him because before I was working for South Africa Council, so every event I learned like his story. Like wow, it's really impressed. So yeah, that's the reason I chose him.
Okay, that's nice. Thank you so much. Good done. Mandela has a big influence for education. For example,
Yes.
we have here some famous words from Mandela related to education, because for Mandela, education is the most important thing for the people. Well, thank you, Soyla. Good done. Let me see. Yeah, somebody else wants to make or is for example, I have Rosa already done, Lily, Mariana, Gerson, Glenda, Josue, Heide, Fatima, Genesis, Aida, Tatiana, Victor, Damaris, Edgardo, Andres, and Zoila. Okay, let me see. Let me know. Somebody else wants to make the participation for tonight? For example, what about you, Dora Alicia? I don't have your homework, Dora Alicia. Are you ready for tonight or no? And what about you, Simia? Okay, no?
Mr. Sorry, I can make my presentation tomorrow, please.
Okay, for tomorrow, no worries. Tomorrow,
Thank you, Mr.
okay. Dora Alicia, if you are not ready, you can do it tomorrow. Remember, this is gonna be a grade for you for the month of August. This is gonna be like your grade, your notes for August. Well, let's see. We are going to take a look for a video. I don't know if we are going to complete the activity, but at first we have to watch that video and to listen to it. It's something interesting because we are talking about famous people, and now we are going to listen famous or celebrities saying something about what is to be a famous. Let's see. I'm going to share it. And after the class, I will send this link for this video. And pay attention, because celebrities on being famous but not happy. Okay, pay attention. We are going to listen this video, and then maybe we are going to do an activity. If we don't have time for today for making the activity, we are going to do that tomorrow. Okay, let's gonna play it. Please pay attention.
Epidemic in our society today is that everybody thinks that if they become famous somehow, either on Vine or Twitter or YouTube or on any of these talent shows, or if they become famous, they're finally going to be happy.
I don't think anyone who's in the public eye can ever truly get used to it. It's always a bit like a video game.
Fame is placed very high on the list of things that are important to our, especially, I mean, the whole world, but especially in the States, you know? Like, it's really above, like, wealth. Like, it's above happiness. It's just fame. Pop up. Are you looking at me? Are you looking at me? Are you looking at me? Like, it's a constant. It doesn't feel good all the time. In case people think that that's like, and trust me, you need a lot more.
Stay away from anything that makes a bunch of people stare at you while you're in a restaurant.
Okay.
Or makes them follow you in cars and motorcycles. back to your hotel. Or...
But the strangest thing happened. As the show got more successful, I got more depressed. And I kind of had to keep that to myself. The circle of people to whom you can complain about being on a hit television show is unsurprisingly small.
Fame is different than what people think. Being famous is like living in a big, pretty prison. It really is. You can't do anything, you know. I can't go to the park. You know, I can't take my grandkids or kids and go to the park. Because all I'm gonna do is take pictures. And my kids hate that. That's why when you get money, you gotta buy all that stuff. Your house gotta be big. Man, why you got the big ass house? Cause shit, I can't go nowhere. I'm not complaining, it's just, it's the way it is.
Before the X Factor, I was self-medicating quite a bit just to get through that sort of stuff, and like the depression of not being where I perhaps wanted to be. And then when the show came around, and it happened so quickly, I probably wasn't prepared for the level of scrutiny and the level of attention that comes with that.
When they really want to make you crazy in prison war camp or anywhere, they put you in isolation, right? The thing I realized, the second you become famous, you're kind of in a weird isolation. People want to know why famous people marry other famous people so often or something like that, you know? It's because they're in ISO with them.
Sometimes it feels absolutely stifling and overwhelming, to be honest with you. But most of the time I'm able to go through the mental exercise where I just say to myself, how many years did you want this? How many years did you dream about this? How many times did you say to yourself that if you ever got famous, you would walk up to people in restaurants and introduce yourself if they were trying to take a picture of you?
Some people are born for this life and some people aren't, and I just know I'm not supposed to be famous. Like I can feel it deep down inside.
And you fall pretty hard. Some people fall harder than others. I fell pretty hard, and I got to a place where I didn't know whether or not I wanted to do it anymore. There is a recovery. You can fall, but just get back up. Because once you fall in a hole too deep, there's no way to get back.
It's like, I think people do assume that it's all just like diamonds and laying around like money, and it's like, it's not like that.
I think the important thing is just to take it one step at a time. I think if you rush into fame, then that's where it can be really affecting. And if you take it for granted, it can be really affecting.
What I'm not cool with is a man in a tinted window car following me to my home. So I pull over, I get out of my car.
You're not good with that?
No, I'm not good with that. I was so mad. It was a rainy day and I pulled over and I got out of my car and I walked straight to his car and he turned around because I was so mad. I just moved and I was like, you're not gonna find out where I live, buddy.
Paparazzi's all around me, and they're yelling, over here, Dakota, Dakota! What is that? Why are these people yelling at me? Why are they yelling my name?
Is there a misconception of the fact that when we become famous that we have these beautiful, perfect lives and that nothing is ever on a low? It's a bad conception. Because then people always think that you have to be this grand old person that's just happy about life and everything because what, we got money? Well, money doesn't make you happy. It never did. I mean, history will tell you that. And fame certainly doesn't make you happy, you know.
That's sort of an...
Okay, maybe we can think to be a famous, yes, that must be maybe it's awesome to be famous. That is great. Could you imagine what I can have, what I can do if I just be a little famous? But in this case, these famous are talking to us that is not all easy. It's not easy. It's a little hard for there to be famous for many things. Okay, we are going to do an activity for tonight. We go today's page is ISL Collective. Is a nice page for practice English. In this case, we are going to work with this video. Let's see. We are going to make some it's like a game about this this video, but we have to answer some questions. We have to pay attention. And then we have 15 questions about this video. We are going to begin. Let's go on to play it.
That's sort of an epidemic in our society today, is that everybody thinks that if they become famous somehow, either on Vine or Twitter or YouTube or on any of these talent shows, or if they become famous, they're finally going to be happy.
I don't think anyone.
Okay, Cameron Diaz. She said that being famous means that you will finally be happy. It's true or is false?
I think it's false.
It's false, okay. It's not like to be happy. Very nice. One more. Okay, here we have one explanation. Some people think that if you become famous, you will finally be happy. That she was being sarcastic, just that. Well, one more.
I don't think anyone who's in the public eye can ever truly get used to it. It's always a bit like a video game.
Okay, get used to means. We have here four option. What do you think? What is get used to it? It's like
become accustomed to it.
Become accustomed to it. Okay, that's a Rosa Maria. Well, somebody else thinking in another meaning? No?
I'm not sure if that became comfortable.
Maybe like become comfortable. Okay. Zoila and Rosa are thinking about become. In this case, we have accustomed to it or maybe comfortable. Somebody else, I need one more opinion.
I think is do it in the past because he referred about he used to do it in the past.
Like do it in the past. Okay. Well, let's see. We are going to Edgardo, come on.
Yes, teacher. I think that is the second one.
The second one. Okay. To be accustomed to it. Okay. Well, we have 2 points for this. One for this and one for this. Well, we are going to take a look for this one. Correct. Okay. And here is like an explanation, like to say, hey, I usually
Fame is placed
usually do it.
very high on the list of things that are important to our, especially, I mean, the whole world, but especially in the States, you know? Like it's really above like wealth, like it's above happiness. It's just fame. Pop up. Are you looking at me? Are you looking at me? Are you looking at me? Like it's a constant. It doesn't feel good all the time. In case people think that that's like, and trust me, you need a lot more.
Okay, Kristen say many things, but we can summarize the point. Like what? We have 4 options. Remember, fame is and wealth is like to be rich. Wealth is like like rich. If you don't remember, it's equal.
The first one.
Fame is equal to wealth. Okay. Thank you, Edgardo. Somebody else wants to make another opinion? If I am a famous people, that means that I'm rich. Do you think that? For example, thinking about, for example, Nelson Mandela, or thinking about Mahatma Gandhi, or maybe Teresa de Calcutta. Do you think that fame is like, or is better, it's equal, better, or more important?
I think it's more important.
Okay, for Genesis is more important. If God is saying, say it's equal. I need one more to give an opinion. Okay. Well, what do you think about is more important? Is more important than wealth, because maybe for some famous, you are going to be famous and then come the wealth. Okay, it's like after. First, to be a famous, and then I have wealth, I have rich, I have money for that. But it's not important the money. It's not important the money. The most important is to be famous. It's to be something that maybe is going to leave one important thing in this world for other people. Okay, well, fame is more important than wealth.
More.
Stay away from anything that makes a bunch of people stare at you while you're in a restaurant.
Okay.
Okay, we have to complete the sentences. In this case, this phrase from Johnny Depp. What are the words? We can listen one more time and pay attention.
More.
Stay away from anything that makes a bunch of people stare at you while you're in a restaurant.
Okay.
Stay away.
Away. Stay
Away.
away. And the other one?
Bunch of.
Don't show.
Bunch. Bunch.
Ah. A bunch.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Okay, here we have, in this case, stay away is correct, but in this case is straight. Okay, well, one more. I think, yes, we have 3 minutes. One more.
Or makes them follow you in cars and motorcycles back to your hotel.
But the strangest thing happened. As the show got more successful, I got more depressed. And I kind of had to keep that to myself. The circle of people to whom you can complain about being on a hit television show is unsurprisingly small.
Okay, we have to complete another phrase. The circle of people to and about. Okay, let's listen one more time.
I got more depressed. And I kind of had to keep that to myself. The circle of people to whom you can complain about being on a hit television show is unsurprisingly small.
Okay.
To one.
Who? About? No? Okay, one more time. No worries.
I got more depressed. And I kind of had to keep that to myself. The circle of people to whom you can complain about being on a hit television show is unsurprisingly small.
Famous.
Okay, did you get that word?
Bien.
Bien, okay, very nice. Okay, it's complete, very nice. Let's see one more.
Fame is different than what people think. Being famous is like living in a big, pretty prison. It really is. You can't do anything, you know. I can't go to the park. You know, I can't take my grandkids or kids and go to the park because all I'm gonna do is take pictures. And my kids hate that. That's why when you get money, you gotta buy all that stuff. Your house gotta be big. Man, why you got the big ass house? Cause shit, I can't go nowhere. I'm not complaining, it's just the way it is.
Okay, in this case, it's different. We have maybe two possible answers, or maybe three. Let's see. You're going to thinking about it.
He never goes to the park.
He never go to the parks. Okay, one more.
Maybe.
The reason he lives is big house.
The reason he lives in a big house. Okay, one more. Or just this. Well, we don't have more time. Just this. Okay, he is not complaining, and the reason he lives in a big house. Well, time is over. That's gonna be all for tonight. Thank you for coming. I wait you for tomorrow. Bye-bye and take care.
Thank you.
Goodbye, teacher.
Goodbye, everybody. Thank you so much. Goodbye.